Good morning, everybody. Oh, a little bit low. I gotta fire up the wood stove. Minus 16 degrees. That's cold out there today. Wow. And it's tending to be stormy. And this is the view I have through the window today. That's the big window. And it is cold. No wonder it got cooler out. See, I have the wood stove damped down a little bit at night, so that could happen. I can do window art. Got the wood stove going. I just put some wood in. See a nice glow in there? Ah, that's a beautiful sight. I got the blower on, which we don't use much at all. But occasionally, when it's a little bit chillier, like now, I turn the blower on for a few minutes. I don't know if you hear it or not. It's very quiet. But that's all oak. I'm still burning from that big oak tree I took down. It's maybe still 2/3 left. Laundry on the Homestead. We love this machine, and it is our primary and only washing machine here in the winter. And it sits on, Melanie spills water, so she puts the towel here to prevent the wood from getting wrapped too bad. It sits on the shelf that I made for her, and the drain goes right on the bathtub. And this is it. We don't have to go to a laundromat. Without this machine here, which by the way uses very, very little power, and when the sun's shining, that's covered by the sun. Otherwise it's on battery power. When we use this machine, we don't have to go to the laundromat. And without this, we would be going to the laundromat all winter, because the big washing machine that we used all year is in the mobile home, which is winterized and closed up and frozen solid. So this is such a blessing to have right here. Hi, Michelle. Are you standing up? Now Melanie is just protecting her from falling. Right, Melanie?
Yeah.
You're not really touching her much, are you?
No, it's just look.
Uh-huh. Michelle is holding herself up.
Yeah, she can
All
hold herself.
Michelle, hey.
Say hi.
Michelle, say hi to everybody. She's concentrating hard. Of course, it doesn't help that it rocks a little bit. But she's holding herself pretty much up. 4 months old. Of course, Melanie practices with her all the time. She holds her up all the time. Although, once she starts running around the house, our lives are going to change. The batteries are showing 14.4, you see that? Volts. There's no power coming in because it's not needed. We're in float mode. I gotta burn off some of that excess energy, use it in here, and because it's not very, it was partly sunny, but it's coming and going. Over here it's brighter. Oops, I put my hand on the cat. Sorry, guy. Oh yeah, that's bright. I just blinded myself. So it's coming and going. So I think I'm gonna burn off some of that energy and charge things up. There's the sunlight. Look at how bright that is. That's amazing. Now my solar panels out in the yard are starting to get sunlight, the ones in the shop. So over here I've got a phone charging, power pack charging. We use this heavily. What we do is when there's a lot of power, we charge these up on the solar, and then we just use that to charge our phones in periods of cloudiness. And we do use that a lot. And then my light stick is actually done. I've got 3 devices plugged in here, and I'm trying to think of what I want to plug in here and start burning off some excess energy, because right now we're not pulling any current. We don't need any. Boy, it's an awkward thing to get to. There. We're not pulling any current at all. So I gotta burn that off. It's free energy. Well, guys, somebody ripped out Melanie's sign. It was clearly they had to work it back and forth to break it off. It was not the snowplow, because I made sure I put it up on a hill away from where the snowplow would ever hit it, and it was clearly broken off at the base the day after I put it up. They have hurt an innocent girl. This is Melanie's business, Melanie's egg business, and the chickens are Melanie's. And she was so happy she was going to start her own egg business. So I have to go to town and buy more sign making materials and do it again. Melanie wants to sell her eggs and have her little business, and I think that's a good thing for her. She was really happy about that. So definitely that was intentionally cut off, because I put it in a safe spot where it could not have been hit by a plow. And if it had been hit, there would have been evidence of it here, and there's no trace of it. You see where I'm standing hasn't been plowed anyway. And I put it up on the hill. I don't know, you probably can't see the depth of that. But I put it up on the hill intentionally, and I used a metal stake so it wouldn't get broke. And it didn't last a day. Hey guys, just got back from a road trip, and I'll wait till Melanie gets back in to tell you exactly everything why. But on the way home we stopped at a store called Wholesale Merchandise Outlet, and this was on sale for $14.95 or $14 and 20% off store-wide, the white thing. And the little brown table underneath was a Christmas gift from Mom. And now my computer has a nice looking home. There's speakers. That's a deal I got on the internet recently. Got a laptop hooked up to the big screen. Looking so much nicer now. Now we're starting to live here a little bit better. Melanie, is that
For today.
did you get some this morning too?
I think. No, I didn't get
So that's
for today. But there's one
2,
chicken
3,
that's
4,
still laying.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 eggs, and another one is still laying down. That's 15 in a day, Melanie.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So, Melanie, I didn't tell anybody exactly why we went on a road trip today.
Because I found the camera.
Let me see. Melanie was so excited, it was cute. It's a miniature version of what I've got. It's a Sony Handycam. I don't think that's ever been used. Hold it up, or hold the side to me. I don't think that's ever been used. It's not scratched. It's not dirty.
Yeah.
It's not scuffed up. Not like my old camera I'm holding. Well, this is a 60 times 2. This has got the same...
Oh, that's 60.
Your camera, Melanie, is good. Yes, that's a very good camera. You got a very nice camera with a case. Sony Handycam, hers has buttons on the side. Mine doesn't have all these buttons and stuff. It's got a light, it's got power button here, it's got something, it's got a play button, it's got a touch screen. Hers is really good. Mine
And
doesn't
how
have those
much?
functions.
This is just $10.
$10 Melanie paid. She's so happy. And in the case, the power supply and the original
That's real
handbook.
Clear though.
Showing your camera, showing a view out the window.
It's really clear.
Are you happy, Melanie?
Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah, with the bag.
Yeah, that's a really, really good deal. That's why we were going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's my new office. And since the mining has become such a big deal, I have a printer and a scanner, and I have to be working on the contracts here. So I set this up, and I gotta hide the wires better, but there we have my office. It's taking shape.